It's very exciting to be sitting here in the middle of Berlin on a historic site, essentially a building site still. The old castle of the Hohenzollerns is right here underneath us. This is the Lustgarten, about which I write in my book as the memory site of one of the Prussias. And although it's, I think, very healthy, very fine that Berlin should be adopting its old memories, but they shouldn't think that this is the only Prussia. There are lots of other Prussias. It's a fact that all states, all kingdoms, all empires must die. It's almost a law of nature, as it's a law of nature that all human beings die. My book is certainly not about the history of defeats. It's about the fact that political states are finite. It's quite possible that a state or a kingdom is a magnificent success. Look at the Roman Empire. But even the most magnificent, triumphant states reach an end point. They may be magnificent, powerful states, they may be mediocrities, they may be failed states, but they exist and they die and they leave something behind them. I think the germ of the idea behind the book was in my head for a long time, but the tipping point did come when the Soviet Union collapsed, and you couldn't imagine even in the mid-1980s that the Soviet Union, the largest state in the world, and by appearances the strongest state in the world, the biggest nuclear arsenal that ever was. You couldn't imagine that would just die, but it did. And its death, its sudden collapse, provoked a lot of reflections. We don't know which the next state to die in Europe will be. We know there will be one. There are several candidates. One is Belgium. It's a state which is clearly sick, it's malfunctioning. Another is Italy. A lot of people think that Italian unification has been not very successful. And the third one is the United Kingdom. The United Kingdom is not England. It's not a nation state, it's an amalgam. The United Kingdom began to break up in 1922 when the Republic of Ireland left, and we're only 1 year from a referendum in Scotland which could break up the existing United Kingdom. The United Kingdom may survive for another period, it may not, but that is normal. That's what happens throughout history. Kingdoms come and go.